Okay, so now, so we just finished fitting out our, I don't want to say brand new, but newly salvaged Allegiance class Star Destroyer. Or sorry, it's an Imperial battle cruiser. Yeah, Worship of the Imperial Navy. Similar to Victory. Similar in appearance to the Victory of Pro Crusader and Imperial class Star Destroyers, but was larger than all of them, reaching a length of 2,220 meters. It is basically just a gunship. It has no missiles, it carries no fighters. So, not very small, not a lot of small energy, so it's kind of weak against missiles and fighters, but very good against other ships of its class, which is capital size. So, that's that. And we're waiting for some, well, we just did start a new build for some upgraded tri-turbo lasers, which we're going to replace the current ones there because they're slightly better. Big dump gunboat, kinda. Gets the job done though, doesn't it? Okay, so now the question is, who can we beat up? And actually, no, we have a colony threat, don't we? No, we don't. I thought we did. Oh, no, that's right. We made peace with the Republic. So that was our threat. But we made peace with them, so that's done with. Bounties. Anything close? Not really. So this one. So a bunch of victories and an elite, what was it? Legacy. 36 days to find this one for 393,000. Where's she hiding? Cryovolcanic world in a nebula. In a nebula in the nebula. So, there. That's where she's hiding out. There's a gate up there too, I think. Yep, right up there. Okay, so that'll save us a little bit of time. Those are currently there, or down here. So go up here, take this gate, and save us a little bit of travel time. Okay, off we go. So these are basically little gates. You fly through them, save you a lot of time, fuel, supplies, that kind of thing to get there from point A to point B. The trick is finding the gates and activating them so you can use them. Hey, we made money. Oh shit. I think the lasers are done. Yep. Okay, we're going back. Just a second. Again, those were for the Allegiance. I didn't realize they were going to be done that fast. I thought I had more time. I didn't realize they were going to be done at the end of the month. I thought it took a month to build them, but apparently that's not how it works. Okay, so replacing these ones with not that one, the KDD tri-turbos. Set. That's all of them. Okay. So they were the same cost. They're just better. New additions to the fleet dreadnoughts. Well, here's the thing: is the playthrough I'm doing here is I'm not allowed to go out and just buy ships. I'm playing kind of a criminal type deal, so I'm not allowed to buy ship. This is self-imposed because there's no rules you can set up in the game like this. But so I can't buy ships from regular markets. I can buy from black markets, and I can build my own ships as long as I find the blueprints for it. That's the tricky part. Or I can salvage the ships, as we did with the Allegiance. Most of the ships I have are currently salvaged couple of them we might have built, but most of them are salvaged. And we haven't bought anything on the black market, I don't think. Or maybe one or two. One of the smaller ships on the black market we bought. But, so that's the only way we can get. We just can't go out and go, okay, I want to go buy that one. Even if I had the money, I can't do that because of self-imposed rules. So, just to make the game a little bit more interesting. Anyway, this one's ready to go. Got all the weapons he needs. Just a matter of... let's see. Where do we want to go? Where's that gate again? There. There it goes. Said you had to buy. Plenty of ready is already right for the taking. I don't know about that. Well, yeah, you have to find them. That's the tricky part, is finding them. They're not exactly just out there. Not like we want to go start a war with the Empire or the whoever either. I mean, that's the other object there. It's not to start our own wars, because, you know, that's not right. Dun, dun. Okay, we're going to be dropping into the system, going into the gate and taking the gate much farther to the north. Go after that fleet up there for the money. Not really going after the ships, it's more about the money. So one of our ships just repaired damage. And we're going up to this gate up there because that's closest. It's a Stargate. Okay, so bounty. I'll try as a nebula, wasn't it? And she's hiding out. Got 25 days, no problem. Hiding out near a cryovolcanic world in the nebula. We've been in there, so we've had the surveys done. Cryovolcanic. There's one there. Now those ice giants. Is this only the one? No, there's two of them. Not too bad. Okay, we'll hit this one up first since it's next to a gas giant. It'll be easier to get to. And of course, there we go. Hey, T-Bar, welcome back. How's Gimpy doing? Gimpy is waiting for his voice to get better. Because he's really annoyed with it. It's getting really old. He's tired of the random coughing. And coughing up phlegm. It's so much pleasure. And I don't need to jump. Cleansing experience? Yeah, it's not working that well. You clean it out and then it comes back. It's really annoying, like I said. Oh, look, they're right here. So, bunch of victories. The Allegiance, or sorry, Legacy. A couple of Proclamators. Acclamator, and there's some smaller ships. No problem. Maybe. Oh, we're not ready to fight. The Allegiance isn't ready yet. That's okay. Fukrils will be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Show them how real ships fight. Yeah, this one isn't a real ship because it's not ready to fight, really. It's only half readiness for whatever. I think that's sucked on an asteroid. And we're going to make sure people don't get too aggressive and outrun the Allegiance, so we're going to tell them to defend there. So another bounty. Okay, slowing down because I got it too far ahead, apparently. Oh, look, 0. When was the last time I was able to do that? They are. To our left a little bit. So they don't have anything big. That Legacy is the biggest ship they have. Almost in range. There we go. So proclamators, they're like little carriers. And we can break this away now. Let them go do their business. Now the thing with the proclamators though is they got a lot of point defense, so they destroy fighters and missiles for the most part. So you don't want to send your fighters in if you don't have to, but... So the Legacy is doomed. And this is basically over now.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyNe. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Carcass is gonna eat all my missiles. Yes, combat test is successful. Went pretty much the way it was supposed to, I guess. Uh-oh. I still got the victories back there. Oh, that's right, they had a bunch of them, didn't they? Power and fights versus bigger stations. Actually against multiple ships. Fighters aren't coming back as fast as they should be, I don't think. Are you running? You shouldn't be running. This is a friggin' bounty. It's supposed to be fighting to the death here. Oh, get a victory over there by himself. Ship around the House of Joy. Spilling his tea everywhere. Or victory. He's so slow, though. So slow. That's that. So, of course, no ships lost. Not too bad for going in half readiness. Can you make it faster? No, you can't. Their speed is pretty much what it is. The captains can have a skill that boosts their speed by like 10% or something like that, but on the ship that's slow, it doesn't make that big of a difference. All it does is really make it faster than the slower ships. Than the ships that is already slow. It's not a really big change. Now, some of them do have like built-in afterburners, that kind of stuff they can use every so often, but this one does not. Pursue them. Send in these guys to go get them. Oh, one still got away, huh? Ship recovery. We don't really need any more of these. It's kind of really beat up anyway. Take the stuff. Hey, Comp Wiz, welcome to stream. Yes. Slow plus 10% is still slow. It's like 0 times 0 is still 0. Okay, so a little bit of money. So over $1 million now. Let's see. Repairs are done.
Incoming message.
And supplies. Vespid Walker, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. 0 times 0 was 1. I think it's... I don't know. I haven't done that stuff in almost 40 years. Don't care anymore. Okay, any more bounties in this area? 59 days remain on that one. It's only for 90 grand. Yeah, 0 and 0 equals 1. 0 plus 0 equals 1. I'm pretty sure that's true. What are we doing? We need more supplies. We ate up through our supplies really quickly. Got some stuff to sell. There's no markets up in this area to sell at. We got New Republic to sell down there. Jungle World. Okay. Let's go ahead down here, I guess. How far do we have to go? It's not that far. So, Saturday. Wonder if I'm having ham and turkey for dinner again. I don't know. I don't know how many leftovers we have. I didn't look. I don't want to look. There yet? Okay, New Republic, we're not angry at me, right? Sure, before I go in there. New Republic is currently favorable. How do I do that? Okay, so we're headed over here to get rid of some junk we're carrying around. Buy some supplies, because we're running a little low. Supplies disappear really quickly in a fleet this size. So I got the bigger freighters. So we can carry more. Let's see. I don't have a lot of supplies here. Stuff we can sell. Cobras. Let me use Cobras. This is all Star Wars tech that we hold on to. Only 44 grand? No, that's right, we bought some stuff, but jeez. I could sell half of these. Probably a little more. Transfer photonics, we don't need a... Do we need 100? Yeah, I can probably get away with 50. Goes all our profits buying supplies that aren't going to keep us going for that long. That's all our profits gone. I could sell some of these heavy armaments. 1200 pop as opposed to 400 here. Didn't cost me anything, so go sell those. The Lang system. Oh, it's right there. Looks like easy. What? Your fleet matches profile of a suspected smuggler. Really? She's displeased because, well, everything looks clean. Of course, I'm not smuggling, that's why. Grabbed me at the wrong time. Currently not smuggling. They did that because I did such a large sell at the black market. They do that. They get all paranoid when somehow they find out that you're making big sales at the black markets and they want to scan you, see if you're smuggling stuff, which we weren't. We can, but we're not currently. Hey, we made money. 90 grand. The description is they're in spaceships. They've got guns on them. They look suspicious because they're flying in straight lines. Okay, here we are selling heavy armaments on the black market because they're going to pay $1,400 per unit. How many do I want to sell? Holy crap.
I am going to die.
That's a little bit of money. 400 grand for all those. I think I find a new black market. Wow. I need to pay attention to the actual market to see what stuff is being sold for. That's a lot of money. Again, for stuff I didn't actually pay for. That's the best part. Well, it's not so much the black market. There's actually demand here. And the reason we're using the black market is because there's no tariffs on the black market. We would have paid a lot of taxes if we would have done this on the market. Now, having done this, we're going to leave this planet. They're going to want to do a scan of our cargo again, looking for illegal goods, which we don't have, which is fine. But what does allow us to do, see, drugs. Currently selling at the high of 300. We can buy them from our own place for like 100 or 200. I think it's 200. We produce our own drugs and body parts, and we buy them from ourselves on a loan, and then we go and we sell them at a profit, right? We just look, because normally we buy body parts for 300. We can go sell 600 of them for 757, so a nice double profit, or double the profit, right? The drugs, unfortunately, but what, 33% markup? Not too bad. Just like Colombia. Yeah, it's just like Colombia. So, bounties. Any bounties in this area? This is all crappy bounties. It's just go in there, kill stuff, and get paid pittance. So Republic down there. Empire. Wow, you guys got crappy ships. Even worse. Ooh. Freighter. How many days on this one? 28 days remain. But you have to find them. So he's going to be hiding out in a cryovolcanic world in a nebula. So he's in the nebula, but there's two nebulas. Cryovolcanic world with inside a nebula is like saying, "Oh, look, there's some sand on the beach." Cryovolcanic, frozen, frozen, rocky ice, cryovolcanic, so it could be to either one of those. Gotta be fairly quick though. What about the gate situation? Nah, there's no gate near us. Oh well, let's see if we can do it. Space ski resort? Yeah, it is until you turn one of the gas giants into a brown dwarf, then they hate you forever. Because when you turn one of their gas giants into a brown dwarf, it warms up the other planets around you. Yeah, you can actually. There's a terraforming mod that I use, and that's one of the things that allows you to do. You can turn a gas giant into a brown dwarf, which is basically a little sun, and it warms up all the planets in the system. Not by much, by a little bit. But all that means is that they have multiple gas giants. You turn them all into brown dwarfs, so you can do that. And it basically just makes the planets there that are, normally too cold to colonize a little bit warmer and easier to colonize. Space trolling, yep. Should be able to get one more jump in, except for these guys messing everything up. Oh shit, wasn't paying attention. And now I'm going to play pinball through the nebulas, or gas clouds, whatever, space clouds. Separatist is reduced by 1 for me. Guessing it's because of the stuff we did. Foundations for future troll operations 10,000 AD? Yeah, maybe. It's funny. I mean, it doesn't really piss anybody off. That's the sad part. It's just if there was, actual ski resorts in space, it'd be a different story, but there aren't in this game. Okay, so cryovolcanic. That one. That one. Ugh. Let's go check this one out first, I guess. Actually, jump in right here. Should be here. Nope. Let's go on that way. Again, looking for a bounty. Decent sized bounty. How you turn them into brown dwarfs, which with many black monoliths? No, I think you have to have a certain thing for terraforming. I don't know what it is exactly. It's one of these things. The end brain oscillator core. Use one of these, so I can only do one right now. I can turn one gas giant into a brown dwarf. So you just have to find more of these, and you can do more. Where you find them, there's stuff out there you can do that for. Okay, so these guys were fighting and we're looking for. And more specifically, we want to disable this Praetor instead of killing it if we can. It's kind of like a star. It's like this is an early Star Destroyer, right? Oh no, it's an Imperial Navy one. By characteristic wedge shape, blah. Collect empires fall up to the smaller Republic era Praetor class. Oh, this is the Praetor 2. So this is just an improved version of the original Praetor, which was a Republic ship. That was the predecessor to the Star Destroyers. Yeah, so it's basically a Star Destroyer. So hopefully we disable it and don't destroy it. More fighters, less missiles. More lasers, less gut fighters. Okay, so you guys, you're going to escort larger ships and go nuts. I slow it down just a little bit so we don't get too far away from the Allegiance. Dun, 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 dun. So I just brought out the Corellian Corvettes just to annoy him. Where's their big... There he is. Beat up him. I still have fighters left. And the Praetor was destroyed. Son of a bitch. Oh well. How much for that? Is it possible to upgrade for your character, or is it rubbish? Maybe. I don't know what kind of upgrade we're going to give you. We can take. I mean, you're still in the victory, which aren't here, but it's because there's not a real need for them in this fight. Oh, my fighters are dead. Oh, look, he's gonna die. Keep you for the important fights? Well, there's some ships are better at certain things than others. In this case, we needed more fighters because I was trying not to destroy that big ship that got destroyed. And the victories are really good at destroying stuff because of their missiles. So what's left? Just that guy. Oh, an Imperial. No, that's not an Imperial one. That was a Pro Crusader just got destroyed. That's not good. Okay, so those two ships got away. Pursue them. And send in the assault, or the assault frigate. A couple of friends. And they're all destroyed. So, Pro Crusader. It's not very big. It's still a cruiser. It's not a gunship. It's not bad, but it's... we don't even have the room for it, do I? Do I? I won't grab it. Okay. That, so made another almost 300,000 bounty. Got some more salvage to do. Don't want that one though. Okay, so this. So what we need to do is need to give him battle droid ship crew. That means they don't require any real people to run up. And the hyperdrive, and it's all set to go. You have no idea which ship is better than the others? Well, it depends. that's the part that depends. Because this is... that's Hobo, and that's Tully. So again, you're both in the victories. Got a couple of fighters, got lots of missiles, decent guns. Yeah, we put the tri-turbos on those. Did this one get them too? No, it's got the heavy duels. That's right, this one's got slightly bigger guns. Not sure how that worked, why that worked out that way. Oh, because you have different permanent stuff, that's why. I screwed up in the builds. It's okay. Oh, the classes? Basically, you've got capital ships, which are the biggest ones, which is these guys. These four right here are all capital-sized ships. But as you can see, they're even different. It's all about the points up here. How many points a ship has determines how many weapons it can use, all the different hull modifications you can do, how many fighters it can carry. It's all related. Basically, the bigger the ship, the more points it has. So again, these are all capital ships. These are actually... it's funny, these don't have as many points as the Legacy. The Legacy here is supposed to be some type of battleship. Like the... I don't want to call it a Star Destroyer because it's really not. I mean, it's got lots of weapons. It definitely does its job, but it's no Star Destroyer.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
And again, it's all about the points.
Stretch, damn it. You ignorant meatbag.
Because that affects what weapons and stuff they carry. These guys are Mon Calamari cruisers, MC-75s, I think. And these are basically carriers. But they're decent. Once they're modded out, they make decent gunships too. They don't have the most weapons on them, but they have a decent amount. They carry their weight pretty well. Even especially for those restricted points too. And this is the Venator. This is a cruiser, technically. I believe. Oh no, it's a capital ship too. Basically looking at their sensor strength. Sensor strength, sensor profile tells you how big the ship is. Basically 150 points means it's a capital size ship. 90s are cruisers. 60s are destroyers. 30s are frigates. And again, stuff. They look like PT boats. They're bigger than that though. They're a little bigger, and that's again, they're a capital size ship. They're basically the same role as a Star Destroyer. They're just not quite as big. But they get the job done. I thought the Venator was considered a cruiser in this, but it's actually a capital ship too. But it's a carrier. It carries 5 squadrons as opposed to 4 on these. But gun-wise, yeah, it doesn't quite have the same amount of guns as these. A little different. 816. Yeah, it doesn't have as many medium. So this isn't as good as a gunship as these, and these aren't as good as a gunship as this. Because this is basically its main focus was 21 mediums energy. This is 16, and of course the Allegiance is just a gunship with its 29 medium energy hard points and 8 smalls. So it likes to shoot stuff. Anyway, as far as putting you into a better one, and we could probably, let's see. Oh, you are a carrier person. Oh, so we could actually throw you up into one of these if we wanted. Want one of these three? Because you'll fit nicely into one of these three. So will Hobo too, I think. Yep, so will Hobo. So we can put both of you up into one of these 3 ships. Yes? No? Happy being in victory? See, I thought it made you guys missile focused, but you're not. You're actually carrier type people. I mean, so is this person, but so is that guy. Yeah, so is she. Oh, it's not a backseat driving. I mean, it's a request. I mean, you can ask to have your get upgraded ship. Vukrul's does it all the friggin' time. He harasses me every week. Can I get a gunship? I want a gunship. I want a gunship. I want a gunship. I want a gunship. Can you make it a bigger gunship? Can you make it a bigger gunship? I mean, that's Vukrul's every Saturday. So we put. Oh, what the hell? How are we having people sitting out like that? Yeah, put Tully in that one because that one sees a lot of action. Put Hobo in this one. Yep. The work can only handle 1? Maybe 2 at most. So I have captains that are like not doing anything. You. I don't know how he ended up with so many extras. Because there was a while there I didn't have enough captains. Now I have too many. 23. I only need 20, I think. Oh, maybe I need 21. Yeah, I think I just need 21 because we just picked up the Allegiance not too long ago. Anyway. So supplies. Good. Yep, the idea is to have 1 for every combat ship. That's the general plan. Because normally you can't do that. It requires a little bit of file editing to the settings that let you have more room than you're supposed to have. And the whole reason for that is because I want to have a captain on every one of my combat ships. That's the general idea. Why? Because they perform better. It's more fun that way too. Plus, because we name them after people in the channel too that want to have people named after them. Anyway, where the hell am I? That's right. We just did this bounty. Any bounties in this? Oh, that's where we still have this one. Completed that one. This one. 3 days remaining. Chances of finding this one. Near a barren world in a system with a dwarf primary star. There's a number of red dwarfs. Just 2 red dwarfs in the system. There's no way we're going to find them in 5 days or 3 days. So I'm not going to worry about that. What about you? 17 days. Not worth 49 grand. Costs more in fuel. 23. 25 or 23 there. So you. Hiding out near a gas giant in a black hole system in the Despair constellation. Well, That makes that easy. She's in there. Maybe like B or a Venator. Well, we don't have any Nebulin Bs, so that's the Venator is the only thing that we have that you'd be able to do. I mean, we can change the name, or we can change the portraits and stuff, or change the people. It just she's already ready to go on that ship, and there's no such thing as escort duty. These ships, it's all about being a carrier. But if you want somebody named after you, Stormwind, just underneath the chat window there you see the little squirrel with the numbers next to it. Just click on that and choose name generator. And the whole idea of that is you burn your points so that you can have a ship or a person named after you. In this case, you want a person named after you because ships die, people don't. Okay, so off we go. Buy supplies. Without doing that, and clean some stuff up. Quest section. Go. That's a little bit of a trip. Ow. Bad timing. Oh, come on. Didn't want those supplies anyway. Every time we run through a storm, one of our ships usually gets hurt or damaged and eats up supplies to repair them. So much fun. That's what the flashing stuff is. Let's see. Oh, son of a bitch. Saw it coming, just didn't want it in that direction like a dummy. Did we ever jump that much?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Saturday. Okay, so gas giants. So not the ice giants, I don't think. So it's probably this one.
Message.
Drexval, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So I have a feeling they're going to be over here. Wow, supplies are gone already. Ugh. That's fine. They're going to be right here when we jump in, too. That's what that little alarm was. There they are. Okay, so we're ready to fight. So we're ready. Well, actually, yeah, not too bad. Okay, so here we go. Dun, 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 dun. This should be okay. Do want more fighters, though. I'll bring a little more. Okay. Another fight for this. Another bounty fight. worth a little over 200,000, I think. But against vanilla ships, which they shouldn't stand up very long. Even though they're in decent shape, they should die fairly quickly. Fingers crossed. It just stinks myself, I know that. Why are they moving to the right? Okay, send my fighters in after that guy. Okay, let's assign targets to some fighters. Let's go after that one, that one. Oh no, they're trying to flank us. What shall we do? Oh, my fighters are dead. Or mostly dead. Look at all the little missiles up there. Okay, fighters are ready to come back. Send them after that guy. Merv's missed. Kill him. Little condor over there. Thinks he's not getting any attention. Ow. Taking a little bit of a beating, not too bad. Oh, my fighters are dead. Again. Where's my friends? We're fine. Dun, 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 dun. And once again, vanilla ships don't match up against the Star Wars ships very well because of lack of firepower. That's why we do this Star Wars only type stuff, or try to. Hey, Mercat, welcome back. Happy Sunday. We got this in the bag because their ships don't match up well to the Star Wars stuff. They just don't have enough weapon hard points. Just one got away. Yeah, pursue him. And didn't get away. Ship recovery. We don't want any of these. Let's get all the wreckage. And some more. And that bounty was what? 200,000? 245 it looked like. 257. So 237, 237. And a vengeance fleet for the pirates coming after that. Game lacks balance? Well, this is a mod. The Star Wars is a mod. And they're not, mods aren't really intended always to be balanced. In this, it's more of a, the balance exists between the Star Wars factions and their technologies, not so much against the vanilla, the base game stuff. I don't think it's intended to be balanced against that. It's more about balancing the Star Wars factions against the Star Wars factions, because you're not going to be able to balance it. If you want a Star Wars feel, you're not going to get a balance between the Star Wars stuff and the vanilla stuff. It's just not going to happen. All the mods are pretty much that way, because people, build the mods to have a specific feel to them, to fit whatever they're supposed to be doing. And as a result, the vanilla ships have a different feel to them. Like, if you want the vanilla feel, just play the vanilla mod without, or the vanilla game without the mods and stuff that introduce all new ships and technologies and stuff, because it breaks it. It breaks the vanilla game when you introduce these mods, because they're not meant to be balanced against vanilla. At least that's my observation from the other mods that are out there that I've played, is they're not meant to be balanced against vanilla, but you want balance. Well, that's what the vanilla game is for. There's like how many different factions are there in the vanilla game? There's like 7 or 8 of them, and they're all slightly different, and they're all using the same basically kind of technologies, right? There's different stuff. There's no Star Wars, you're greedy, you want both. Well, you just have to wait. You have to pester the guy that's making a Star Wars mod, go, hey, we want more Star Wars factions in here. I mean, you can play the Star Wars mod in vanilla. I've done it, and it's just that it's not super challenging, because the vanilla ships just don't match up well against the Star Wars stuff. They really don't. They don't have enough weapon hard points, and that kind of stuff. So, anyway, Gimpy leveled up and finishing out the green line leadership, and he's picking up plus 100% effectiveness of ground defenses, plus 2 to stability, that's for colonies, and fleet stuff, plus 100% effectiveness for ground operations such as raids, and minus 25% marine casualties suffered during ground operations such as raids. You want it and Christmas. Well, oh, you want it and it's Christmas. Well, you need to talk to Santa then. I don't know what his policy is on supporting mods for video games. So, and of course, the real question is, have you been a good boy? Then does Santa know that you've been a good boy, or have you been naughty or nice? Santa does everything. Let's be honest, Santa does everything. It's on the mood. Anyway, so. Oh, this one's. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, so we're done with the bounties in this area. That one's no longer there. Okay, how are we doing on supplies? Up to 1,000. Let's see. What have we surveyed in this area? Have we done neutron stars we avoid? Oh, we've done these. Oh, there's Bob's. So we've been down this area. Haven't been to the Red Dwarf yet, though. How did we miss those? For some reason, we didn't visit those. So I'll go check them out. Since Bob's colony is down here, that's going to gives us some supplies or access to supplies if we need them. Black hole, we've been here before, so we've already found everything that's worth finding. Okay, so colonies. Oh, we should have done this while we were out here. Okay, so Mickey's and Hurricane are both losing money still. Size 3, so they haven't gone up yet. Bob's bigger, Veronica's bigger. Oh, Scout's bigger too. But you already have your growth or your industry. So Scout's producing some light industry for us. Veronica doesn't have any room yet. Mickey still needs an industry. Looks like we're going to be building a mine. Let's build that. Hurricane. Oh, Hurricane needs something too. Another mine? That's what it looks like. Okay. Jeff's Snow Fortress. He needs something as well. Mine or a farm? Let's build a farm. Have to keep the people fed and worry about the rest of it later. Why aren't they making money? Because they don't have anything, they don't have any jobs, that's right. They're just a colony. This should bring a little bit of money in, fingers crossed. Let's see. We also need some defenses set up on some of these planets. So, Control HQ or ground defenses? Let's do ground defenses first. 150,000. This is why we do all these bounties, so we can spend this kind of money. Yes, ground defenses. Scout those two. So that's everybody. Okay, so I'll set up there. So, Bob needs a station. Scout has a Golan shield thingy. Should probably get Rocketville set up with a new one of these, and we have some money. Shut down for a 300,000 refund. We downgrade, we get 100,000 refund. So just shut it down completely. That, and then build a new one, but Star Wars style. I don't know why there's two choices, but that going. So 90 days for that to be done. Good thing I regret that, maybe. Anyway, we'll save the money. I forget what I was doing. I forget where I was going. Oh, we're going down to Bob's area to do some exploration. And we can jump. Bad. Let's check our colony stuff, make sure everything's good. As far as no threats. Just looted pack stuff. So it's all still disrupted. That's been abandoned. Yay. Sorry, had a cough. And this is why we don't have any exploration information on this system, because there's nothing to explore. I'm guessing this one's going to be the same. Yep. Okay. So we'll go visit Bob's location and pick up some supplies while we're here. And there's a gate here and everything. This was a remnant system, but we cleaned it out and took this nice little jungle planet. Well, colonized it, sorry. We didn't take it, we colonized it. Uh-oh. I'd be getting close for a restart on the game, but it's only been 5.5 hours. Doesn't matter. We still need to find a pristine nanoforge too, so we make better ships. So I got a way station. Oh, we don't even have a station here. No, we still have another industry slot too. What requires food? The people do. No actual industry requires food.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Yes.
If not, you really should.
So yeah, the farm is producing lots of food, 7 food. Could plug a AI into that, make it better too. All these betas. Oh, this produces demand. What demand does this have? Ah. So the demand, it has no more demand for heavy machinery. We don't have any fuel refinery going on, do I? I wish there was an easy way to see what everybody was producing and that kind of stuff. I mean, this is stuff that's plugged into it, but it doesn't tell you what they're actually producing. Does it? I guess, okay. So, no fuel production. There's refining, but no fuel production. So we're looking for what's the name? Volatiles. You don't have anybody making volatiles, it looks like. Thought I had one planet that was doing volatiles. Guess not. I could have swore I had somebody who was doing volatiles, but I guess not. So we need to find a colony that produces volatiles resource so that we can make fuel. So that's our next goal. Pick up some supplies. 300,000 for that, so let's bring us down to 900 fuel wise. Just going for a little while. So it's basically this stuff right here. We need to find somewhere to produce stuff so we can turn that into fuel. Why? Because colonies eat up fuel. These gas giants we haven't surveyed yet. Check them out. See what they look like. They might be a gas giant colony. Kind of like Bestman idea. They make horrible colonies, but sometimes you gotta build up little colonies around them so that you can use them as gas mining, which are volatiles. Or we can turn it into a brown sun, or a brown dwarf. But we don't want to. Hey, abundant. Got lucky. So that's one potential. That little +1 is a big deal. Remnant raid on the New Republic. Don't care. Another abundant. And this is a better one. This gas giant is not nearly as bad. It's only got high gravity. Do we have the people? Yeah, we can just go fly back to the colony and pick up some more. Not a big deal. So, what should we call this one? Cruises volatiles. Emerald Isle, but it's not green. It's kind of orange. If it was green, I'd go for Emerald Isle, but it's orange. Although, technically, orange is one of Ireland's colors, isn't it? How about that? Not so emerald. Oh yeah, I know that. Sorry, I know the story behind the whole green and orange thing in the Irish flag. Yeah, sorry. I forget that's politically based. I'm sorry. Okay, so building that. And hazard pay. Get growth a little bit better. And then once that's... We start the mining now. It's the mining now. Get that going. And that. Oh, we want to... this stockpile they want. They need food and supplies here, but I don't think we have any extra food, do we? We do not. So they're just gonna have to live with the supplies and be fine. They'll be fine once the spaceport is up and running. Okay. Now we gotta pick up some people. Because we might be a little under. Wow, we're not under. We still have about 500 more people than we need, but it's not enough. Because when fighters die, people die. Dun, dun, dun. So people. And then storage. Okay. So, what should I do? Need to make more money. No bounties in the area. Hmm. 200 grand up there. We're sitting on a gate. Oh look, there's gates up there. So the bounty's in... Oh, wait a minute, we don't know where this bounty actually is. So, how do you not narrow a gas giant in a system with a giant primary star in the Khufu constellation? So giant primary in this whole... This is the constellation, by the way. It goes all the way down here. So a giant primary goes all the way up here. This whole area, it's crazy. So it could be that one. It's not going to be there. Could be that one. These aren't giants. So it could be the blue giant. Could be the orange. So it's probably one of those two. How much time do we have? 25 days. Maybe a COVID-free travel destination? But I'm inoculated. Why do I care? Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't quite work that way, does it? Let's see. Oh, to make cash in the game. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, look, there's a gate in the system. We're going to go there. To Char. I need to start selling more drugs, but I think we overflowed, or we flooded the market a little bit. Done. Travel to the gate. We're going up to Char. Okay, I'm looking for you. Gas Giant. Oh. She's rumored to be hiding out in a gas giant in the Char star system. Well, that just got updated, didn't it? So, gas giant. Picked the right system. But look at how many gas giants there are. 3. Should be one of those 3. Oh. We still have control of the satellites in the system for some reason. That's okay. I'll actually go check this one. I'll go this one. I'll go. Yeah, it's taking longer to save, which means it's getting close to restarting the game. A little bit of memory issue, not a big deal. Not too bad. Would be enough for 5 hours. There they are. So, non-calamari frigates or cruisers for the most part. There's a Nebula in there. It's Tonfa carrier. Well, lots of carriers. They got tons of fighters. Tons of fighters. So, you. These guys have good point defense, so bring those in. Anybody else? This should be okay. And not only do they have good point defense, they carry 4 fighters each, so there's 16, 20, 24. So 24 fighter squadrons. Of course, we don't have a whole lot of interceptors. We're mostly bombers. A few interceptors here and there, but for the most part, we're bombers. Should probably work on that. Oh, I thought I screwed up. It's an acclimator, it's not a proclamator. We need to get that switched out.
Reinforcements en route.
Kill all the little carriers if we can. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, one of the carriers down. Probably don't want to get in front of blue crews here in the Legion, so let's try to slide to the left. See if we can go up that way. Actually, and we'll go there. So, I think we're doing okay. And all fighters for recovering or rebuilding, whatever. Okay, let the Cruise do what the Cruise does in that thing. Looking for fighters to shoot missiles at. Like those guys you just blew up. You got a little gravity well, don't you? A little carrier that's not paying attention where he is. Send the fighters in to finish him off. This little bastard. Stop our missiles. Die.
Aren't your legs getting stiff?
Nope.
You haven't moved in quite a while.
I'm okay.
Stretch, damn it. You ignorant meatbag.
Call in fighters again. It's time to build them. Why is he still alive? Goes. Okay, you're next. Okay. I think we won. A good point defense? No, he was just doesn't want to die. He just, I don't know. He just didn't want to die. So just one little carrier got away, so we will have second command, go there. Go get him. Better not get away. He did not. MC-80. Oh, they're unconsidered a cruiser. Thought they were bigger than that. Nope. Don't want it. there that we want. Okay, so that's another bounty. Right? 292,000. Like I said, he just didn't want to die. It's that simple. He just didn't want to die. Okay, so that's taken care of. How much stuff we carrying around? A little over half full. Filthy rich. How many planets are you going to buy? None. We don't buy planets. We colonize planets. And not even close to filthy rich. 1.4 million isn't enough to get us what we really want. I mean, we could. Do I have any? I don't think I have any operatives on any planets, do I? Fondor? No. Procure a ship. So, Procurator or Praetor. This is the older version of a ship we just didn't pick up. Oh, there's a tech door. What's that doing over there? This is... I didn't realize this is a Republic ship. So how much would it cost to steal this thing? Ship size. Success rate is only 55%. 36 days to complete. And cost is 1.7 million. 1.7 million credits to steal that thing. Rather salvage it. How much for a superstar destroyer? Depends on which one. The Executor class, that's the one from Empire Strikes Back. That one is base price of 6 million something something something. That's the biggest one at 6 million. Normally they're costing somewhere around 2 to 3, but the Executor is 6. That's the biggest ship in the Star Wars mod. Is it worth it? I don't know. Yeah, biggest one. Thing is we have to steal it. And in order to steal it, it's going to cost us almost 13 million credits to steal it. Well, there's a chance we could fail. And we only get 75% of our money back if that fails. We don't even have nearly enough to even contemplate stealing it. We don't have enough money to dream about stealing it. Bounties. Wow, there's only 4 bounties that we're aware of. Borrowing? Oh, it's not borrowing. We have no intention of giving anything back. 198. Blah. So we have colonies up here. Jeff Snow Fortress, and then Mickey's and Hurricanes. Oh, I spelled Mickey's name. How the hell did I do that? Mickey would kill me if he knew that I spelled his name. Okay, so really, we need to do more exploration to find more blueprints. So we've been up there. We haven't been to that one yet. We haven't done any exploration, so we can head up there and do that. We've got a gate up there too. Okay, you can do that. Do a little bit of exploration. Why not Epstein Island right away? I don't know what that means. See, you don't know what Mickey's habits. Mickey likes to hide in the house. Something he's done all his life. He finds little spots he likes to hide in, and he stashes them. Disney Plus cruiser had to stop. No, that's not that kind of Mickey. Mickey is named after a dog. It's not Mickey Mouse. Oh, yeah, I know the Mickey with the one that makes all the movies. Better one. Which one's the better one? Six on survey. So we actually been in there. Could dump a lot of the stuff. I would hope so. I would hope so. Anyway, we're going to dump stuff off over at Jeff's Snow Fortress and go do a little exploring. See if we can find anything good. How old is Mickey? Mickey and Rocket are 14 years old. They'll be 15 in May. They're brothers, so. Storage. We do have stuff in storage. Look at us. Put that in there. Frees up some space, doesn't it? That'll be fine. 98 years in human years. Roughly, yeah. Yep. Old farts. So, a little fuel. Supplies to keep us going for a little while. Okay. Oh, perfect timing. Monthly expenses, $500,000, basically. Ouch. Okay, so we've been to the black hole. Haven't been that one. We haven't been to that red giant. Done there. Been down to these. Yep. Okay, so the orange star, red giant. We'll hit the orange first, and I'll swing back up this direction, hit those other systems. Two colonies don't make profit. Some colonies do. So we've got that one's making 100,000, 77, 41, 8, but then we have expenses. You get that. So our actual income. That was paying off stuff that we bought. So this is your, your ledger sheet here. So supplies drawn by your fleet, that's us spending money on supplies and whatever. You buy it on credit, then you have to pay it back, right? But then you have other costs. Got to pay your crew, got to pay your Marines, got to pay your officers, and then colonies. They're eating up more money than they're worth right now, mainly because of this stuff. So we'd actually be making a little bit extra money if it wasn't for these expenses we keep using up. So But Mickey's hideout and Hurricane Beach are both at a negative because they're not really doing anything. They don't have any up and running industry yet, so they don't really make any money. And Not So Emerald Isle, we just started this one. Administrators cost money, and then operatives cost money too. So right now we're losing money, but again, that's mainly, as you can see, it's because of the resources we've been taking out. We should be making about 100 grand a month based on this kind of stuff, but we'll see once this is done with. We'll see. It takes a while for your to have enough colonies to be making a lot of money. It takes time because it takes time for the colonies to grow and build up industry and all this fun stuff. Okay, this is where we want to be, and there's a planet here. There's something else in here too with us. Got a blip to the north. Planet is a barren bombarded, but there's something in the system. Ah, there's a bounty up here. I guess this is we weren't looking for the bounty, but we ran into him anyway. Makes sense to borrow someone's colony that's up and running. Well, the problem with borrowing is you have to deal with the revolution that occurs after you take the colony. And suppressing the revolution takes time as well. And while that is being suppressed, you're usually not making any money. So it sounds like it's a good idea until you actually have to go through the actual taking of the colony and suppressing the revolution and all this other fun stuff. And making sure, you don't lose it to the rebels. That's the fun part too, and that requires, guess what, money or supplies that you provide to the planet. The planet administrators, you can help them suppress the rebellion. You give them troops, you give them supplies, and what else? I think there's another thing you can do. Oh, armaments, which of course all cost money. So yeah, you can take a colony that you think isn't going to make any money, or you're going to get it and it's already up and running. It's going to instant profit. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, conquering colonies is not the best way to make money. It's a way to basically hurt your enemies, but it hurts your pocketbook too. I think we can probably do it with these guys. Now, this game's a little bit more complicated than you think it is sometimes. Taking colonies is not as easy as it used to be. Actually, it's never been really that easy. Where's the rest of them? They're lagging. It's all alone over here. What's he thinking? Fighter's died, otherwise he should be dead by now, but he's gonna die now because all the blade come in now. Okay, next. Pretty sure they're not winning. Don't crash into the wreck. Cruise is taking too long to push through here. I should have brought the interdictor or the immobilizer in with all these missiles flying around. Not that it matters, they're not doing any harm to us. You're hiding in the rear? You're right there. No, wait a minute, that's not you. Where are you? You're right there. I don't know, you're lagging behind, but that's because I haven't really given you any orders. Letting you do your own thing. There, now you start pushing up a little bit. Because you're a carrier, you kind of sit back anyway. Let the fighters do all the work for you.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
So it is.
Go get some more water while you are up.
After this fight.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
So you're just back there. I mean, you're doing work, it just doesn't look like you are. My cup is empty too, that's the problem. I ran out of water about 15 minutes ago. That's why I'm not talking so much. I don't want to irritate my throat. Oh, we don't want those. So that was an unintentional bounty. We were here to explore the system and there just happened to be a bounty fleet here, which is fine. Anyway, I need to, like I said, get up, stretch my legs, get some water, because I'm out. So this will be the last break of the stream. We got about 2 more hours or so to go. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.